In an effort to recognize scholastic excellence, TIFA created the Scholastics Awards program. The TIFA Scholastic Excellence Award was established to recognize and award excellence in the classroom. The winner of this award will receive $500, a certificate of accomplishment, and a congratulatory letter from TIFA. In addition, the winner's name will be placed on the TIFA website in the Hall of Fame. To qualify, a child must be ages 10 to 13 for football players or 10 to 15 for cheerleaders as of August 1st of the current year. They must have a 100% or better GPA, be participating in the junior or senior levels, and meet all other requirements set forth in the rules. If one or more of your players or cheerleaders qualify, send their information with supporting info to helpdesk@tifa.com. That's helpdesk@tifa.com. The TIFA Scholastic Excellence Award, awarding excellence in the classroom.
Points, cash, gear, sports. With a Dick's Scorecard, you earn points on all your purchases and get 3% back in rewards and access to exclusive deals and events. It's simple. Points lead to cash to buy gear so you can play more sports. Get your Dick's Scorecard and start earning reward certificates today. Every season starts at Dick's.
Breaking new gate.
You're listening to TIFA Radio on the TIFA Sports Network. Time for the best youth sports radio show. You're listening to The Zone. Here's your host of the show, Kenny Long. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to The Zone here on a Wednesday night. Live in our studios in Brenham. First and 10, The Zone. First and 10 coming up Saturday. There's going to be a lot of first and 10s going on. It is the 2017 Spring Bowl. As we now know who's in, who's not. The brackets have been put up. Although I was waiting for them to get released for me for tonight. They already got posted on Facebook, on the TIFA website. So everybody else is ahead of me, knows exactly what's going on. They already know who's in. We know who's out. We know who's playing who in the first round. So go to Tifa.com. As the homepage is there, you'll scroll. It'll scroll across. You'll get to the spring. And it'll have the schedules and brackets. It's all right there for you. It even gives you a map of the McAllen Sports Park layout. Those of you that have been there before, just as you're looking at this map, Field 9 is the stadium. 2, 3, and 4 are right there on the same side of the stadium along the street side. And then you got 5, 6, 7, and 8. They're over there on the opposite side of the park. All fairly close. I mean, it's not like it's hard to walk to. So, again, go to Tifa.com. Click on the spring banner, 2017 spring brackets. And the information's right there to click on. Day one schedule is already up. So all of you that have been messaging, asking about schedules, when's this going to happen, when's that going to happen, who plays who, what time are the games, everything is right there. Saturday, May 27th, you can look at it, Fields 2 all the way to Field 9. And they've got it color-coded for you. The light orange is the flag games, the green is the midget games, the blue, I guess you can call it, is rookie games. Purple is junior games. And the red are the senior matchups. And if you look at this day one schedule, they've even got it broken up. Who's playing who. So if you check out, like, let's say, look at Field 2 here. 9 o'clock, you got the Southside Colts and the Texas Spartans. At 10:30, you got the San Antonio Junior Hurricanes and the Texas Spartans. Mind you, that first game at 9 o'clock, that's a purple game, that's a junior game. The 10:30 game is a rookie game. Then you got a midget game between the Junior Broncos and the Cy-Fair Ravens. And then at 1:30, you've got the Ruthless Wolfpack. They get the winners between 8 and 9. So that's where you can go down to the actual brackets. So we said the blue is the rookie game, so you go take out the rookie game. And you look at the placings there. 8 and 9 is Mission taking on the San Antonio Junior Mustangs at Field 3 at 9 a.m. So you got two ways to look at this. If you just want to know what games are going on every single field, go to the schedule. You got the schedule day right there. It's giving you all the information. It's all color-coded. So you know whichever field you're going to, you know exactly what game's going on or what game is about to come up. So if you're on one of the first games on whichever field and you want to know where you guys play, go check out the brackets. Go check out the brackets. All the seedings are there. So when we take a look at the flag division, the 8th seed went to the Tri-County Titans. 7th seed went to the Texas Spartans. 6th seed went to the Texas Horned Frogs. Number 5 to the Southwest Houston Junior Marlins. 4 went to the Texas Giants. 3 to the Lone Star Rebels. 2 to the Ruthless Wolfpack. And the number 1 seed went to the Katy Texans. Which, by the way, there's still an APB out for Abiel Rojas for the Texans. Haven't heard or seen from him. Talked to Houston PD yesterday. They're still on the lookout. Welfare check on Abiel Rojas. He's gone missing. Jonathan Fernandez jumping in the Typha Radio Facebook Live broadcast, and he goes, how about them Spurs? What about them Spurs? Let me tell you something about them Spurs. We'll jump off of Typha football here just for a split moment here. San Antonio Spurs got swept by the Golden State Warriors, which they should have been, especially when you lose the top player for the Spurs. Game 1, Kawhi doesn't go down with that injury. Spurs win that game. And this series is a whole different story. Kawhi Leonard doesn't go down, and this series is an entire different series. We've already seen Aldridge cannot produce. For a 7-foot guy going up against smaller players, we saw it in the Houston series, couldn't take a small guy to the rack. He wants to sit out and settle for these midway jumpers. Congratulations to Golden State. Of course, they only went and built themselves a super team. They bought a team. Great job. Spurs will be back. Enough on that. Randall Duhan says, Wildcats, dem Seahawks coming for you. Then they're going to get that ship. Moving on. So your seedings 1 through 8 are right there on the flag division, on the brackets. Shows you who you're playing first, who moves on, who gets to face who. Then you can go to the schedule and check out the fields. Even has it on the brackets as well. Katy Texans, number 1, take on the Tri-County Titans at number 8 on Field 4 at 1:30. Texas Giants and Southwest Marlins, Field 4 at 9 a.m. Ruthless Wolfpack and the Texas Spartans do battle at Field 4 at 12 p.m. Lone Star Rebels and the Texas Horned Frogs. Field 4, 10:30 a.m. In the midget division, $12 teams made the field. So at number 12 was the Cy-Fair Ravens. Number 11, the SA Colts. 10 was the PSJA Wildcats. 9 was the Katy Texans. 8 was Littlefield. They didn't put the full name on there. 7 was the Houston Seahawks. Number 6, the San Antonio Junior Hurricanes. Number 5 was the San Antonio Junior Broncos. At number 4 was the Mission Mustangs. At number 3, the Tri-County Titans. At number 2 was the Southwest Houston Junior Marlins. At number 1 was the Lone Star Rebels. Now, this midget division has been a subject of controversy. It's been all over social media. A lot of smack talk. As a matter of fact, and I had to do it, as much as I will bash or point out any wrongdoings from anybody, organization, league, whatever, I had to come to the defense of Type on this one. Because the first thing I started seeing was because the Marlins didn't get the number 1 seed in the midget level, because Houston teams didn't get the number 1 seed, although the Katy Texans and Flag got it, but because Houston only got one number 1 seed in all the age brackets, that's Flag, got their panties in a twist, started talking about how Taifa was biased to San Antonio. By the way, when you look at this, it was 1 Houston, 2 RGV, and 2 San Antonio. So it's not like it was all San Antonio that got number 1 seeds. Number 1. Number 2, everybody's trying to compare the chapters when it comes to the strength of schedule, to the algorithm that's used in the system. The system's not built that way, folks. We don't separate it in chapters. Everybody wants to know where everybody stands with everybody around the league, not just in the chapter. So they're expecting one chapter to be stronger than the other. And you're never going to find out how true that is until we get the playoffs, whether it's spring or fall. Because where one chapter could be tough and could be close games with everybody, in another chapter it couldn't be. So is it going to skew things? Sure. Nothing is perfect. This is not a perfect system, but it is a better system than has ever been used. It's used in collegiate. It's used in the NBA. It's used in several different applications, and it works. Does it always mean a number 1 seed is going to be the top team that goes? No. How often have we seen a number 1 seed lose in a first round, in a second round? And somebody said it on social media, and I couldn't agree more, because we could sit here and debate all day long about seedings, about placings, who gets to play who, why someone didn't get number 1 seed. Why did the Southwest Houston Junior Marlins not get the number 1 seed in the midget level? Because clearly they're better than everybody else.